Welcome back to a special Great Day Live. We are live this morning from Luvino in the Highlands, and we are celebrating all the teachers that have received Excel Awards throughout the year. So it's been a special morning full of excitement. Of course, we want to introduce you to our next teachers right now. I'm with Tracy Ising with the Phoenix School of Discovery and Philip Cooper with Wagner High School. We're going to get to know a little bit more about them as well. But Tracy, let's begin with you. First of all, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
You teach 7th and 8th grade science.
Correct.
Is that something that you were always passionate about, that you knew this is what you wanted to teach the next generation?
Yes, actually, I have loved science since I was in high school. I was inspired by my chemistry and physics teacher. So I actually started off as a chemistry and physics teacher when I first began teaching, and then I did a little bit of a career change and decided to teach middle school science. So I've loved it for a long time.
I feel like there's so many unique ways that you can be creative, right? I feel like the world is our classroom right now. How are you kind of incorporating different techniques to kind of open up their eyes to the possibilities?
Well, I'm very big on gaming in my classroom, so the biggest
That'll
thing
get their attention,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have developed escape rooms in my classroom. So the kids get different clues, especially when we're preparing for content assessments. So we get different clues around the room where they have to solve different puzzles, and a lot of critical thinking skills are involved in this, and they don't really break out of my room, but they kind of break out of a box that I set aside with different codes, and it just makes the learning interactive, and they learn about science along the way. We also have created aquaponics systems, so they get a lot of hands-on approach, and then we also do something in March, which I was talking to the Wagner High School teacher, that we do a March Mammal Madness tournament where we take different animals. It came out of Arizona State University, and a colleague from Seneca High School introduced me to it, and so we developed a March Mammal Madness tournament where the kids had to follow along their rules, determine which mammal or which animal organism will survive at the end, and then they created their own brackets as a way to incorporate what they've learned. So a lot of fun things that we do in science.
You have those moments where you'll see like maybe a student that maybe they weren't catching on to things, and in the middle of the year you're like, oh, there it is. There. Do you have those moments where you're like, oh wow, this is worth it?
Yes, exactly. I love those light bulb moments, and I love seeing my kids excited, especially every day. When they leave my classroom at the Phoenix School of Discovery, they're always saying, thank you, Miss Ising, I love your class, I love science class, and it always warms my heart, especially after 24 years of teaching.
Oh, absolutely. And for fun, do you feel like you recharge when you're out running?
Yes, I am. I'm actually running the Pride Run on Sunday at Iroquois Park. So 5Ks is a great way to exercise and get my mind off the school year and take a little bit of a break.
And then you show up in August with these ideas, and they're like, what in the world did she do over the summer?
Yes, exactly. The kids always know when I'm energized every day in the classroom. I'm very excited. My nickname for my friends is Disney, because I'm always happy about everything and excited about everything that I do. So when I come back from summer breaks, they're like, oh, hi, Miss Ising, how are you? Did you have a great break? It's like, oh, I have so many ideas. So they get real excited to see me.
Congratulations once again. We're so happy to have you here. Philip Cooper is at Wagner High School. He teaches math. Congratulations, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
So did you know from an early age that this is what you wanted to do? I think I heard that you wanted to do engineering first, right? You took a turn into teaching.
Yes. So I had no idea I wanted to be a teacher. At UK, I was an engineer, and I realized that God had different plans for my life, and what better way to help interact with youth and chance to be a role model. So I decided to change to teaching.
Well, and you've had some interesting things that have come up in the classroom, like one in particular that kind of was your moment, right?
Yes. So something I do every year is I have a circle drawing competition, and as trivial and as simple as that is, I do it right before we kick off our unit on circles. I create a March Madness bracket. The kids get to compete. I get to compete against them. I have prior students come in, be judges. Other teachers compete. And it's just great for my classroom culture, and the kids really enjoy it. And this year I only won 2 out of my 5 classes, so it's a lot of fun.
There you go. How do you incorporate different things into the classroom to make it, I don't know, just real and different and unique? That because I feel like our kids are so distracted these days. How do you reach them in a different way?
Yes. So one of my philosophies is I want kids to enjoy math, so I have a more lighthearted approach to my classroom. Whether that be I wear costumes or wigs, anything along the nature is, nothing is out of the question in terms of trying to get kids engaged, because I know if I can get a kid to laugh or smile in my class, maybe we're that much more likely to enjoy math and learn something from it.
Craziest costume you've wore in class?
Oh, it has to probably be like a game show with my kid's toy microphone and a wig, and it was actually during an observation, so yeah.
What a way to make an impression during observation,
that's right.
by the way.
Why not?
Why not go for it? Any plans? Because all the teachers received $1,000 as part of this. How do you plan to use that in the classroom?
Yeah, so my initial idea was I'd like to start a ping pong club. So I'd like to either incorporate the funds for that and or use it for technology in my classroom. And I'm in the need of a new computer, so maybe split it half and half or so.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Congratulations once again.